Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw and we are playing Criminal Case Traveling Time, Case 20, Fool's Gold. Let's launch chapter 2 when that guard came to us and he wants us to follow him. Okay. Katria, I have received orders from Queen Shabaka. I have to bring you to the secret hangar. Okay. Katria, look! That's our time machine! Actually, it's the property of the Ptolemies. You are but mere prisoners. You own nothing. Only a select few know about the time machine and its location. The family is very protective of its secrets. Don't get any crazy ideas, Katrina. There's a force field around the machine. No one gets past it. And to make sure you don't try anything, your tech expert is back in a cell. He's not going anywhere near this hangar. So why bring us here? The mighty Pharaoh spent a lot of time in the hangar before his murder. Queen Shabaka orders that you investigate it. Now. Alright. Not gonna be that easy to get back in the time machine and get out of here. That went well. Dear, it's so frustrating to be this close to the time machine and not be able to go in. But I will leave without Kai anyway, so no point in wishing. Did you find any clues about the Pharaoh's murder? Oh, Katrina, it's a reminder device. Chief Scott had one. He called it Meetings Mary because after unlocking it you get a virtual assistant who reminds you of your meetings. I agree, Katrina. Unlocking this device could provide a clue. And we're obviously not the only ones excited to see the time machine. Who's this guy taking a selfie with it? You're right, Katrina. He probably has high security clearance to have been allowed to take a picture with it. Looking it up in the palace database will tell us who he is. And what about this ring? It has a Ptolemy crest on it. And some splashes of gold. Katrina, the killer must have dropped this ring here after the murder. I agree, we need to get a sample of that gold. Okay. Okay, let's first collect this gold. What? Let's send this gold from the Pharaoh's ring to Tio, Katarina. Okay. Okay, now the reminder device. Hold on, this face looks familiar. You got the virtual assistant on the home screen, Katrina. Fario rouses for its third. How may I assist you? Fario. So this is the victim's device. Meeting summary. You have met with Abrax Diakir. Would you like to dictate a report? Ah, that's the guy who had us captured. Abrax. You're right, Katrina. He's that landlord who killed Chief Scott. He met with the Fario that he's a suspect. Hopefully he's still in the palace. Let's try not to hit Abrax in the face when we see him. I guess they didn't get you killed. Well, you were there just to kill the chief. And I thought you were gonna be killed because you failed to catch us. You identified Zayden Ito. Katrina, according to the palace database, the guy posing in front of our time machine is Zayden Ito. Apparently he was promoted from head mechanic to time machine warden. So this guy gets to fiddle with our time machine while we are treated like criminals. He must be around here, Katrina. Let's find Zayden and ask if he saw the Fario this morning. Okay. Okay, first let's go have a chat with our old friend. Ah, it's you, Katrina. I heard you were in charge of investigating Ramses 43rd's murder. A mistake, if you ask me. It's good to see you too, man. A mistake? How? We figured out you killed Christopher Scott, didn't we? You got away with it, but the Toybis won't be lenient with the Fario's killer. And you think it's me? My, you must be desperate. We know you had a meeting with the Fario before he was killed. What was it about? He gave me my reward for liquidating your friend. It was quite a sum. I have to buy myself a lifetime supply of Pasagetta, my favorite face cream. See, I have no reason to want the Fario dead. I have a great life under the Ptolemy rule. It's true that I sleep badly, but I take comfort in knowing that you'll sleep worse once you're thrown back in jail. I hate you so much. Okay, now this guy. Zayden, Katrina and I need to talk to you. Oh my god, it's you! The criminals who time traveled! What a thrill! The royal guard told me you'd be around. This time traveling stuff is amazing. I mean, I'm good at electronics, but even I don't understand how you managed to build such a machine. Well, we didn't build it ourselves, but that's not... I used to hate being insomniac, you know, but now I think sleeping is a waste of time. Who can sleep when there's a time machine in here? Just the one. Isn't there a second time machine somewhere? A second one? Ha! That would be amazing. But no such luck. I'd imagine the Fario would have told me if there were. Speaking of the Fario, what can you tell us about his murder? Never thought he'd get killed. No idea who could have done it either. But Farios have died before, whereas this is the first time we ever had a time machine. I still can't believe it, Katrina. Maybe your excitement can help us get back in the time machine? We'll see about that. Let's check out the gold flakes. Katrina, it was one thing to be locked up and then to be ordered to solve the Fario's murder. But now Kai is back in a cell with the resistance. Zara and I are worried sick. Deal, you'll be okay. The second we solve this murder, we'll figure out a way to free Kai and take back the time machine. And talking about the murder, why did the gold flakes on the Pharaoh's ring tell you? The girl had taken it. I found traces of coconut oil on the gold's surface. I checked with Janice and there's no such oil on your victim, which means it was left there by your killer. The girl may use coconut oil, but it won't slip away from us. We're making good progress, Katerina. How about I look for more clues in the throne room? Okay. Okay, let's investigate the staircase. God damn it. Well, it's better now that I have some more coins, which I got from the daily bonus. What necklace am I looking for? Oh, right, the gold one that suits Egyptians. Katerina, that tower has a pros and cons list about killing the pharaoh. Someone was debating whether or not to kill him. It says pros, justice, revenge, power, and cons, betrayal, personal risk. So Nefertiti was right. People in the past did want the pharaoh's demise. But who exactly wrote this? Gathering those crumbs could help figure it out. That pile of 5th of July items could hide a valuable clue, Katerina. Let's search through it. Yeah. Okay, let's search through the plushies. The wealth within. What's this supposed to be? There was a book among the celebration accessories. It's called The Wealth Within. You're right, Katrina. It's not what you'd expect to find in there. And why is it partially burned? I'm not sure how it fits in our investigation, but if you have a hunch about this book, we better send it to Orlando. It looks like some kind of a book that those Talibis forbid, that are forbidden to be read in this altar present. Okay, let's collect the crumbs. Katrina, let's get those crumbs under a microscope to find out who was debating the pros and cons of killing the pharaoh. Okay. Alright, let's analyze it. Ooh, pizza. The cross that list were for pizza, which is banned in this timeline. You're right, Katria. We know Ravi disobeys that law and enjoys pizza. So Ravi is the one who made this list of the pros and cons of killing the Pharaoh, which means maybe Ravi did murder him. But what betrayal is he talking about? Was he going to betray the resistance or the regime? Quick, Katria, we better go ask Ravi. That's right. Let's chat with Ravi. Ravi, we have some explaining to do. Katria found your list. Were you seriously thinking about killing the Pharaoh? Alright, I confess. Yes, I did want to kill the Pharaoh. I thought that getting rid of Ramses would finally allow us to overthrow the Ptolemies. But there were cons, right? What's the betrayal about? Well, in order to get the Pharaoh alone, I would have had to betray the resistance. Did you reveal our location? That's how Nefertiti found us. It's the only way I could guarantee that the gods would be elsewhere, that the Pharaoh would be an easy target. But I changed my mind, Katarina. I swear on my favorite coconut oil bread that I didn't go through with any of it. This all seems like more than just coincidence, Ravi. I truly hope you didn't sell us out in order to achieve a lone mission. Ooh. But he's not so suspicious, so he's not going to be. What's this burnt book about? Katrina, this timeline is becoming my worst nightmare. Mostly because I'm starting to believe we'll never get out of it. Stay strong, Orlando. Kai may still be in prison, but at least we are out and buying the thieves some time to figure out an escape plan. But for now we must focus on finding the Pharaoh's killer. Did the book provide anything of interest? Oh, it did! Katrina, it's a children's book about a father and his daughter. The daughter travels the world, bringing back riches to her previously poor family. The father is grateful, but tells his daughter that true wealth is the love they share. A story about the love between a father and his daughter? Katrina's right. Nefertiti would mention her father a lot when she was with us, and always with affection. And you haven't heard the best part. It so happens that this book was published in New York, not New Cairo, which means it's from our timeline. Nefertiti took it with her on her time travels. Which means it must be one of Nefertiti's treasured possessions. But then why burn it? Could she have been angry with her father? Katrina, let's go talk to Nefertiti again. Okay. So the book from the original timeline. Nefertiti, we found your children's book, but it's damaged. Do you know what happened? I burned it! That book fed me lies as a child. What lies? That love trumps wealth. It certainly wasn't the case for my father once I came back. He became obsessed with power and suddenly had no time for me anymore. Before I traveled back to the past, my father and I were close. He taught me things like electronics, but when I came back into this new timeline, he was as different as everything else. So you finally realized that what you did to the timeline, and to us, was all a mistake. Absolutely not. My family finally has everything, Katrina. Even insomnia is easier to bear when you're rich and powerful. Accepting that my father was different now was tough, but it doesn't mean I want to go back to being poor. I see, but this version of your father was clearly not as dear to you as the one you remembered. Maybe you thought life could be even better if... You better remember who you're working for, Katerina. I have the power to end your lives here and now. Now, go back to work. Jeez. I don't recognize you. You're not the one I remember being on travels. Katrina, we're ordered to investigate the Pharaoh's murder, which led us to this hangar where they keep our time machine. But not only is the time machine locked behind an invisible force field, the dynasty also threw Kai back in prison. We're stuck having to solve this murder. We learned that Nefertiti had issues with her dad because he was the man she knew when she left. Meanwhile, it turns out that Ravi was thinking of selling out the resistance in order to kill the Pharaoh. He swears he changed his mind and didn't do anything, but it's a lot of coincidences, Katerina. Katrina, it seems you wish to show disrespect till the very end. Oh, come on, what did I do now? Do you not know that the queen is about to give her speech? No. Well, she was writing some sort of speech, but... Alright, I didn't do anything, so just take me to her if I have to go to her. Alright, we gotta stop here. We gotta continue playing in chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!